Alright, the ALTRA Mont Blancs. I'm doing this video today because it's the Sinister 700 mile competition in Crow's Nest, Alberta. And it's exactly a year from my first 100-mile attempt. So I made it 91 kilometers and almost 3 kilometers of vertical in these during my attempt, and they felt great. They were light, they didn't have any issues with grip. I was able to attach my gaiters to the back Velcro strip. The Vibram sole provided great traction, and the shoe was overall wonderful for that attempt. The reason why I stopped using this shoe at 256 kilometers is because during Rockwall, I noticed a tremendous change in the way my feet felt in this shoe. So, as you can see, this shoe comes with quite a thick cording for laces, which obviously would provide a lot of pressure points if you have a high arch in your foot. I don't know if swapping these out would make a difference, but being a naive new ultra marathoner, I didn't know, and I trusted the what came with the shoe. This shoe being marketed as the ultimate trail runner, the ultimate trail shoe, being named after the highest mountain in France. You think that this shoe would come with the most optimized version of lacing. This lacing is tremendously thick, so these caused a lot of pressure, and I actually don't wear these anymore because of the pain that they caused me. So I stopped wearing these completely. I felt like they caused an injury during Rockwall. I didn't notice anything during Sinister. So these shoes overall could get a 4 out of 5 in the runner's corner, but they don't get a 5 out of 5 because they didn't beat the longevity test. These are now considered retired to me. I don't know if I would trust these shoes, as I actually had a bruise from that Rockwall attempt on my big toe mound. What felt like a rock inside my shoe was actually just a pressure point that had made I don't want to say a cyst, but there is definitely a permanent mound over my big toe mound, more so than my other foot from this. So I had to wear my speed goats for the remaining trail season. So I did Rockwall 2 weeks after Sinister, so it was almost the end of July, and I had a few races left. So what I did was I used KT tape, and I used my speed goats for the rest of the year because my speed goats didn't put any pressure on the top of my foot. Yeah, these shoes, I know that a lot of people have had tremendously wonderful experiences with them. I know some people have even worn them to the point where the soles are non-existent, and they've gone through multiple pairs. This wasn't the instance for me. I obviously had the intention for these to go the distance. They didn't test the field test of time, and I wouldn't bring these out for a long self-supported distance. And these haven't been used since they caused that weird foot issue. So the Ultra Mont Blancs couldn't more or less be too big in the foot box for me. If I have too narrow of a foot, my arch might be affected by these eyelets as opposed to someone who has a wide foot and actually fits the shoe. So that's why they get a 4 to 5. It's not necessarily the design of the shoe. It could be the fit of the shoe. So um, these were able to perform for roughly 256 kilometers in Western Canada in quite mountainous terrain, and I'd say that they went probably about 5 to 6 kilometers of vertical distance as well. So these were great until they started affecting my feet differently. So yeah, um, I don't buy ultra shoes anymore because of that experience, but I know that they're quite common with ultra runners, so that's why I had to try them. Yeah.